how Esau thinks right now. He said, man, they ain't gonna see us coming when we grab them up. That's how they thinking right now. It's already prophesied that you're gonna get some of them, but you think we don't see you coming. Okay, that's why you demonizing on the news. Okay? That's why you do that, so nobody won't say, hey, why you doing that? Why you doing that to them? You gotta demonize them first. That's how you get down. Go ahead.
And slay them and cause the work to cease.
That's what they want to do, man. They want to cause the work of YAHAWASHI to cease, man. But it ain't gonna work. We're in a time of prophecy, man. We're in a time of your downfall, man, and Israel rising up. Go ahead.
Verse 12. And it came to pass that when the Jews which dwelt by them came, they said unto us 10 times, from all places whence ye shall return unto us, they will be upon you. Verse 13. Therefore said I in the lower places behind the wall, and on higher places I even sent the people after their families with their swords.
See? So you got Israelites strapped, in other words. You know what I'm saying? They're building the wall, but still they got their swords, their spears on them. They watching, man. Because the adversary, which is these other nations, they're a threat to them. Okay? Go ahead. But this time, it's a spiritual war, man. We waiting on the spiritual power. No, back then it was swords and spears, okay? Today, it's modern day guns and all that. We ain't concerned about that, man. We want some spiritual power, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Their spears and their bows.
We want to be able to manipulate the elements, man. Okay? Open up the ground on you. Okay? Turn you into mush. Give you a shock treatment. Call fire from the heavens to give you a shock treatment. That's what we want. You know what I'm saying? See that water spraying over there? Turn that, you know, you turn that water into turn that water into enough speed to where it cut your body in half like a razor. That's what we want to do. Cut you into little bitty pieces, right? When you shoot your bullet, just like on the Matrix. Make them stop, man. That's what we want, man. Or we might dance through them. You know what I'm saying? Jake got so much faith and so spiritual, he started dancing through the bullet. You know what I'm saying? Moonwalking, so to speak, man. Breakdancing, man. While the bullets are getting shot at it, man. Don't nothing touch it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of time the men of the Lord going to be on, man. Beyond your understanding, man. To where you just look at when Jake dodged all them bullets and he get through breakdancing, the person on the other end of their gun get through shooting, they just look at each other and be like, and take out running. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Shit.
They ain't doing nothing. Go ahead. Hey, that's where they get all their ideas from, man. X-Men, Brightburn, you know what I'm saying? Chronicles. That's all the so-called superheroes like Hancock. And guess what? The so-called white woman ain't gonna be our kryptonite neither. Hell nah. Hell nah. So-called Edomite, the Edomite woman ain't gonna be our kryptonite, right? Nah. But that's where they get all these ideas from, them superheroes like Superman and all that, with all that power. They get it out the Bible, man. Because it's written in the scriptures, man. How you think the Lord was able to walk on water? He could float. He was hovering. He could fly. And how was he able to do it? Through faith. You see? That's power, man. When you watch the last X-Men with Apocalypto, when he made that guy sink into the wall, and he just had his head out. Yeah, man. He made him part of the wall. Why? Because he was manipulating the elements. You see? how he made them guys when he went into that factory with Magneto, and Magneto ready to put everybody in jail, and Apocalypto, I can't remember exactly what he was saying to him, but by the time Magneto looked around, all the men head, they were sunk into the ground, and their heads were sticking up. Yeah, man. And Apocalypto was like, come on, let's go. He ain't worried about you. Yeah, man. Get out of there. Oh, you finna put him to death. He just sunk him into the ground, left their head sticking up. Magneto looked, kept on walking. Come on, man. Go ahead. Yeah, make them suffer, man. Because you know them water bugs and them fucking mice gonna come. Because they gonna be starving too. You know? Go ahead.
It's Nehemiah 4:14. And I looked and rose up and said unto the nobles and to the rulers and to the rest of the people, be not ye afraid of them. Remember the Lord, which is great and terrible.
Which is great and terrible. That's why they don't like reading the Old Testament. Because they say in the Old Testament, it's the wrath of God. Yeah, so Nehemiah is telling you, the Most High is great and terrible. Okay? And who is up under the Most High? His Son. They got the same vibration on them, the same spirit on them, man. The same characteristics, man. Okay? Go ahead.
And fight for your brethren, your sons, and your daughters, your wives, and your houses.
So what he was telling you is the Lord was going to fight for him, man. So that's the same way he going to do in this time. He going to fight for the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Then he elect out of them. All right, you believe in the Bible?
Yeah, actual question.
Go ahead.
Black Israelites?
Huh?
Black Israelites?
Well, we Israelites, there's no such thing as a black Israelite. When we,
the group, I mean, that's all the name of the group.
well, I'm going to explain it to you like this. And I'm going to explain it for edification so you can understand. Okay? That term black, so-called white man, the Edomites, put that term black on up. When you go into the project of Edo, when you say, are y'all black Hebrew Israelites, so-called white man, when you go into the project Megiddo, when you look up in that, he put on there black Hebrew Israelites. So that's a buzzword for terrorists. Okay? That's what the so-called white man come up with. Okay?
Where do white people come from?
They Edomites. They come from Esau. Have you ever heard about Esau and Jacob?
Yeah, he did with his birthright.
Yeah. They are descendants of Esau. But dealing with that term black, there's nobody on this planet black. We different shades of brown, okay, and the different shades of red, okay? The so-called white people are red, different shades of red, and we different shades of brown. Like my beard is black, okay? But my pigment, my flesh, is brown. So we different shades of brown, and yet we are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites as well as yourself. We the ones that walked through the Red Sea with Moses. Our people, not the so-called white man. I say so-called because that's not really correct, because he's not white. He put that term on him in 1681 during the Bacon Rebellion. Okay, he made it illegal. He made it lawful to call himself white. Okay, but he's not actually white. Okay, but that nationality, it goes back to Esau. Okay, when you read in the book of Genesis, 25th chapter, when you read about Esau and Jacob, so they are descendants of Esau. That's their biblical nationality, because everybody has a biblical nationality on this earth. So you understand? Okay. You got another question?
Yeah. You knew the secret to exterminating white people.
Okay. Go ahead. Speak up, because I can't hear you.
If you knew the secret to exterminating all white people, would you carry that out?
I can't hear you.
If you knew the secret to killing or exterminating all white people,
Yeah.
would you carry that out?
According to the Bible, let's get Obadiah, the 18th verse. Let's see what the Bible says. And whatever y'all got, remember where you at. Okay? Remember where you at, Mike. You know. All right. So we're gonna get Obadiah, right? Obadiah. And let's see what the Bible says. You got it? Obadiah 18th verse. Well, you can start at 17.
All right, this is Obadiah chapter 1, verse 17. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance.
Upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance. Zion is a Hebrew word, Zion, which means memorial monument. So it pertaining to the Israelites. Okay, go ahead.
And there shall be holiness.
Holiness, go ahead.
And the house of Jacob shall possess their possessor,
Go
their
ahead.
possessions.
Go ahead.
Verse 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire.
In the house of Jacob shall be a fire. Okay? The house of Jacob shall be a fire. Go ahead.
And the house of Joseph a flame.
So the house of Joseph, meaning Joseph is interchangeable with Ephraim. So what it's saying is the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom gonna be together and they're gonna be a fire. Okay, go ahead.
And the house of Esau
In the house of Esau, aka the Edomites, go ahead,
for stubble.
for stubble. Okay, that's like this right here, grass. Okay, and fire is gonna be on that grass. Go ahead.
And they shall kindle in them.
And they shall kindle in them. Go ahead.
Who's they?
And the Edomites. Okay.
They shall kindle in them.
Yeah.
Them.
In the Edomites. Okay. Jacob. It says Jacob and Joseph shall kindle in them. Okay. It's parabolic talk. So Jacob gonna be a fire onto Esau. Esau gonna be stubborn. Okay. Go ahead.
And devour them.
And devour them. Okay. Go ahead.
And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau.
Completely wiped out. Okay? According to the King James Bible. So who did the Bible say is gonna do that? The Israelites. Okay?
I got a scripture for you.
Okay, go ahead.
Do you read the New Testament, right?
Both of them, all of them.
All right, Acts chapter 10, verse 34 and 35.
All right, go there. Now you did know that you do agree that the so-called white man's biblical nationality is Edom, Esau. You do agree with that, right?
That's the first I'm hearing that, but I've heard that before, but I'm not quite sure.
So I need a yes or no. You don't agree? Yes or no? Just yay be yay. No. Yes or no?
No.
You don't agree that they are Edomites?
I think the Edomites, since Jacob and Esau were brothers, and they came from Isaac, and they came from Abraham. Abraham was specifically chosen to begin a nation. One of his sons was wayward, so it doesn't make sense that white people only consist, they will come from just that one tribe. Because if you look at white people, there's many different kinds. I mean, there's like, how many countries are there in Europe?
But
30?
see, this is the thing.
And there's different regions
This is the
within
thing.
them. They're not all the same.
But my point is, like you said, I'm quoting what you said. You don't agree that so-called white people are Edomites. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now, go down to Acts.
Verse 34 and 35.
Acts chapter 10, verse 34 and 35.
All right, this is Acts chapter 10, verse 34. Then Peter opened his mouth and said, a precious, I perceive that God is no respecter of persons.
Right. Is that what you're talking about?
Next.
Go ahead.
Verse 35. But in every nation, he that feareth him and worketh righteousness is accepted with him.
All
So
right.
what does it say? What? Every nation.
Okay.
Aren't
Let
they
me
white
ask you
people?
something. Let
I
me
mean,
ask
every
you
nation.
something. Let me ask you something.
So they're
That's
not
the New
excluded.
Testament, right? That's
Yes.
the New Testament, right?
Remember Paul. Remember, this is an Acts.
I'm asking you
They were
questions.
speaking to the
now.
Gentiles.
You call the scripture.
Okay.
Okay. Now we finna talk about it.
Okay.
Okay. Can we do that?
Yes.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Now, how many nations are on the earth?
About 250.
Nah. I'm finna show you. 18 nations on the earth. Okay? There you go. Okay? You got 18 nations on the earth.
What about all the nations in Africa?
You got 18 nations. When you got a lot of tribes in Africa, okay? But what I'm explaining to you before we go to jumping around and all this other stuff, I'm telling you, according to the King James Bible, you got 18 nations on the earth. Okay?
Actually, there's actually one nation.
Hold on. You
But
got
we're not
18.
holy.
I'm telling you. You
Man.
gotta listen to me now. I'm telling you. It's gonna be not all one. It's separate.
God confused the languages, remember?
No,
That's
you
when we
going to
became
the,
many different nations.
what you going into. Hold on, you can slow down. I understand what you're saying. Okay? You jumping around. Okay?
I'm
Slow
trying to get
down.
inside your head.
Well, no, you ain't gonna do that. Okay? You jumping around, but what I'm focused on is I asked you how many, you said 200. And I'm showing you that it's 18.
What's your plan for conquering Israel?
Hold on. You jumping around, man. Okay? Now, I showed you that it's 18 nations. Now go back and read that again. Go back and read that again. So we dealing. You believe in the whole Bible, right? All right.
Acts chapter 10, verse 4. Then Peter opened his mouth and said, of a truth, I perceive that God is no respecter of persons, but in every nation he that feareth him and worketh righteousness is accepted with him.
Now, do you ever look up words?
The dictionary? For sure.
Words have meanings, right? What is the definition right there in Greek?
Which word?
Nation.
Ethnos.
Ethnos. Okay, what does ethnos mean?
Ethnicity.
Oh! It means ethnicity.
Yeah.
A common culture when you go deep into it. Now,
Which is
I'm finna show
way
you
more
something.
specific than nation.
I'm finna show you something.
There's 18 nations
Okay,
over
I'm
you.
finna show you
There's
something. We're gonna narrow
thousands
it down.
upon thousands.
Which we all come out of
of
Adam, right?
ethnicities.
Which we all come out of Adam, right?
Yeah.
Give me 2nd Ezra 6 and 54. Okay? We all come out of Adam.
You got that pop.
That's right.
I'll be going deep.
That's right. Okay? And you give me, and we're in the same book. Okay? We're in the same book.
Yeah.
Okay? Now you give me Acts 5 and 30. We'll start at 29. You hold it over there. Read what you got there.
This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all. And the people also whom thou hast chosen.
Who is the chosen? Israelites, right? Go ahead.
Verse 55. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
The world made for our sake, the Israelites. Go ahead.
Verse 56. As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing.
17 other nations. 17 other nations. Read that again slow.
Verse 56. As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing,
Go ahead.
but be like unto spittle,
Be like unto spittle. When you spit, this is what it is. Go ahead.
and has likened the abundance of them
Go ahead.
unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
Go ahead.
Verse 57. And now, O Lord, behold, these heathen which have ever been reputed as nothing
As nothing. Go ahead.
have begun to be our lords over us
Go ahead.
and to devour us.
Go ahead.
But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover, are given into their hands.
So we, meaning the Israelites, are given into these heathen nation's hand. That's why we get devoured, and that's why we don't have no help as a nation of people. That's why we got to come back to the Lord. But far as come back to the Heavenly Father and Son through faith, and far as these other people that's walking around here, according to the Bible says that they are nothing.
So which one is it? Either all nations are acceptable to do the right thing, or only the Israelites.
Only the Israelites. Read what you got in Acts 5 and 29. I'll help you out.
So does it contradict each other then?
No.
This is Acts
How can you be
chapter 5, verse 29. Then Peter
It's Peter.
and the other apostles answered and said, we ought to obey the Most High rather than men.
Go ahead.
Verse 30. The Most High of our fathers raised up
Read it verbatim.
Jesus, whom ye slew and hung on a tree. Verse 31. Him hath God exalted with his right hand to be a prince and a savior for to give repentance to Israel and forgiveness of sins.
Oh, he said repentance to Israel and the forgiveness of sin. Okay? Now, have you ever read Hebrews 12 and 16?
So,
Let's see what we got.
right, so chapter 11 defines what faith is.
Right.
Next chapter.
Let's see what Hebrews 12.
But anyway, so I gotta go.
What happened? What happened?
I've been staying here for 15 minutes. You still haven't answered
I
my
thought
question.
you wanted to ask.
That's not Jesus right there.
Huh?
That's Melchizedek.
I thought you wanted to ask.
I want you to tell me.
Well, we don't see what the Bible say.
Okay.
Okay.
But you're just reading
Now, I got
scriptures and not
another question
explaining
before you go out. Who do you say the Edomites are?
I don't know. It's irrelevant.
To you. Read what you got. Hebrews 12.
To a lot of people, actually. A lot of people.
Well, the Bible is not
The temple
for a
has
lot
never
of people.
been rebuilt, and it won't ever be rebuilt. That's been prophesied.
I'll say this right here.
So
The
even if
Bible,
you guys do conquer Israel, some magical way you do, you won't be rebuilt the temple.
I'll say this right here. See how the Spirit brought him up? And we were just talking about the temple.
Yeah.
Okay? So the Spirit brought you up to say that. Okay? The Spirit brought you up.
It's
Because
a futile cause.
guess what we was going into?
You
The
should
temple.
focus on loving others,
We do.
spreading the word.
I love these brothers.
Yeah.
And we spreading the word.
Everybody.
You got the truth.
And white people.
You can't love pedophile. You can't love homosexuals.
God does.
What? According to what scripture?
He hates what they do.
According to what scripture? Give it
That
to
scripture says, I don't wish for the wicked to be destroyed.
What?
He wants them to repent. Remember when Jonah,
Read this
he
right here.
sent Jonah to go to Nineveh? He
What
didn't
happened
do
in
it.
Nineveh? Where's Nineveh
Nineveh
today?
used to be,
What happened to
they're gone now. They're gone now. But at the
Read
time,
what you got.
at the
Hold on,
time
slow
God
down,
saved,
slow down,
God
slow
wanted
down.
them
Read
to
what
be
we got.
saved.
Read what we got.
All right, this is Hebrews.
Knowing in the future they would become nothing.
All
Think
right,
about
this
that.
is Hebrews
Hold on, take your time.
chapter 12, verse 16.
Here we go.
Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau,
Edomite, go ahead.
who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright.
Go ahead.
For ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected.
Up. Go ahead.
For he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears.
He can't repent. And that goes on his descendants. He's out of there. So,
Esau's just like
according
Cain.
to you,
rejected God.
you don't know who Esau is. So, according to you, you don't understand the scriptures and you're in a confused state.
Perhaps. I doubt that, but perhaps.
How long you been studying the scripture?
Since the age of 5.
Since the age of 5. And you still in a confused state. No sabe nada. Okay? You don't know. Okay?
Who cares what Jesus looks like? Just follow the teachings.
See? You see what? See? Man.
If the Bible
Hey,
really
say
wanted us
it-
to
say it
know what he
aloud
looked like,
again,
it
say
would
it
have
aloud
said,
again.
this is what Jesus looks like. But it didn't. We don't
See?
even know what Adam looked like or Noah.
See that? Yeah, you been around them Edomites too long, man. Hey, that's
White
what
people,
happened.
right?
Give me
I gotta
Sirach
go.
13.
I gotta
Give me
go.
Sirach 13.
I hope to see you again. Are you gonna be out here tomorrow?
I don't know.
Will you?
I don't
Or you
know.
gonna be in a different spot?
I don't know. I don't know.
You guys usually come out to this spot?
Who We usually come out here on Saturday, but I don't know about tomorrow, man. Hey, it's up to the Heavenly Father and Son whether we come out tomorrow.
You don't say that much. Where you from, man?
Hey, why you worried about him? He's watching you.
You look like you're Puerto Rico or something. You
They Israelites.
look like you're from.
He is a God, man. If you can find it down there.
Mexico.
See that?
Where's everybody else?
Hey, give me that table next.
I gotta go.
There they go right there. That's everybody else. Right here on the side. Oh boy. Good, bro. What I call for? It's a rock.
13.
Go ahead. Start at the top, bro.
This is Ecclesiasticus, or Sirach, chapter 13, verse 1. He that toucheth pitch shall be defiled.
And when you deal with that word pitch, you know what that means? Highness. Something that's exalted. So it means highness, okay? He that touches pitch, meaning something that's high, go ahead,
Shall be defiled.
shall be defiled. So in other words, it's basically saying, well, it's going to tell you, go ahead.
Shall be defiled therewith. And he that hath fellowship with a proud man shall be like unto him.
So be like unto him. That's why Jake is like he is, man. Okay? Because he been fellowshipping with who? Esau. What we was teaching up here, it really don't matter to him. Okay? That's what Esau said. That's the speech of Esau. That's why when he came up, he said black Hebrew Israelite. I already knew that's a buzzword. Where you learn that from? Esau. Nobody's black on this earth. And that's why I mentioned Project Megiddo. Hey man, the Most High got us, man. You know what I'm saying? Starting with the elders and apostles GMS, man. I appreciate the apostles, the elders of GMS, man, because I'm so glad that they separated from them guys that was in the old school, man, and they went out on their own and they pushed his word through the spirit of power, YAHAWASHI, on this web, so brothers like myself, these brothers and other brothers can wake up to the truth. Because if we would have been listening to these Israelites that's out here, man, clinging to Esau, we would have been in that confused state. But instead, the Most High woke us up, man. Okay? By the elders apostles using the web, man. And we in that time, man. We in that time of Jake. We in that time to what Jake and the mercies for Jake is gonna be over with, man. It's gonna be over with, man. We in that time, man. And all we did was went through the scriptures and showed them, okay? And he said that word there in Acts the 10th chapter, he said it was ethno. So matter of fact, what we're going to do is we're going to go back there and look it up and see if it's ethno, for sure. Okay? So what was you holding?
I was still holding Matthew, which we had to hold earlier.
Oh, read that. Read that too.
That Matthew
Read the one in Matthew 7. Yeah.
This is Matthew chapter 7, verse 6. Give not that which is holy unto dogs.
What he's trying to do is give the covenant to dogs, man. He's trying to lump them all into the covenant, man. And I played on it for edification of the camera. That's the only reason why I done it, man. But when this camera ain't out here, man, and there's no more time to put it up on the web, hey, I would have cut him off straight off the top, man. As soon as he would have told me he don't believe the so-called white man in Esau, he'd been going down the street. But I played on it to show Jake how screwed up in the mind these Jakes are out here. Trusting in the so-called white man, rather their own heritage in the words of the Heavenly